This is 5 News at 10.
I mean, I don't want this guy out with a badge or a gun. I want his gun. So he doesn't deserve to have a gun. He doesn't know how to control himself when he's drinking.
First tonight, a Fort Smith police officer is facing charges after he was accused of threatening to kill a Greenwood man. It's a story we've been following all day. Good evening. I'm Alexandra Burnley.
And I'm Darren Bobb. Tonight, all new at 10, we're actually hearing from the Greenwood man who was allegedly threatened. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams has the latest for us tonight.
Fort Smith police officer Chris George is now facing charges of disorderly conduct and terroristic threatening. This all started on May 29th when Lieutenant Joey Deere with Greenwood Police said George called him on his cell phone. He says George claimed he was driving in his work vehicle to Greenwood to allegedly kill Chad Smith. Smith walks us through what happened that night.
A Greenwood police officer lives 2 houses down from me, and I was just going to kind of go him heads up. I said, I was going to say I got a funny call, like nothing serious. I think it's just a bluff. As I was walking out to the street, about 15, 20 Greenwood cops and Sebastian County sheriffs all just come flying down my roads. They stop, they pull their guns out. I actually walk up to one that I know, and I said, well, what's going on? He said, well, it's probably nothing to do with you, just kind of get in your house. And I said, actually, it might be to do with me.
In the report, Lieutenant Deere said George claimed to have his duty belt and rifle and said he was on his way to kill Smith. Lieutenant Deere also said George sounded intoxicated over the phone.
So they pinged him within a mile of my house in 2 different locations. He is actually from Alma, lives in Alma, and he was in my town, Greenwood, after he had made this call. To my knowledge from the police reports, he actually called a fellow officer buddy and told him he was on his way to kill me and that he would surrender peacefully after he had killed me.
5 News has received Greenwood police body cam of the man George was allegedly wanting to kill, showing Greenwood officers at Smith's home in case George were to show up.
I wasn't scared, angry that he could have showed up and my daughter's here. And that really doesn't sit well with me. It would be different if he showed up if it was just me, but he didn't have a clue. He didn't know. And I actually did have a friend with me. So I'm angry. I'm still angry.
According to police, once George learned that Lieutenant Deere had contacted other officers, George drove home. The Greenwood City attorney later issued an arrest warrant and said in statement today, "We are lucky to have such a great law enforcement team which responded swiftly and appropriately to the situation, likely diverting a much more serious situation." Throughout all this, Smith says he's grateful for Greenwood Police.
They have put extra protection out for me without me even asking. They followed through with everything. They've been explanatory. Greenwood Police Department needs to be acknowledged for the job they did.
Fort Smith police say George will remain on paid administrative leave while the investigation into the incident continues. Covering News Where You Live, Rachel Williams, 5 News.